Hello my friends, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, I'll be providing kind of a quick tip. This will be a pretty short video about Luminar Neo. And if you're like me, you have a lot of photos and you may have many of them, like this photo, that are kind of blah, kind of boring, kind of dull. And maybe you need help figuring out what you want to do. Because if you take a photo like this, maybe you go into Develop Raw and you say, well, I'm going to lift the exposure because it's a little too dark, right? You look at the histogram up here, you can tell that. But in doing so, I want to pull the highlights down because I don't want them out of control. But I do want a little bit of contrast. That makes the shadows dark. So I'm going to lift those a little bit. Still a boring photo. It's just a brighter, boring photo. So maybe I cool it off a little bit. Maybe add a little saturation and vibrance. And now it's just a little bit bluer, boring photo that's also brighter. So, maybe you warm it up. And no matter what I do with situations like this, I don't really often come up with something that just jumps out at me and says, that's the edit, Jim. So when I have these situations, I like to use a two-step process that's quick and easy, and it gets me from dull to done, or from dull to almost done, maybe 80 or 90% of the way there. It's super quick, it's super easy, and the best part is it does a lot of work for you. So my two-step process is, I go back to the catalog, I take that single exposure, and I drag it over to HDR Merge, and I hit Merge, and it'll immediately drop it into your HDR Merge folder over here. And now I click on Edit, and it's a little bit improved. It's not massive improvement, but the light distribution is better. It's balanced things out. It's controlled those highlights better because it's gone through that tone mapping algorithm. And I would say it's an improved photo in terms of the light and contrast. So all the stuff I was trying to do in Develop Raw is kind of done for me like that, right? So I'd call it one click, but it's really one drag. But the second step I like to do is go get a preset. Now, I've got a lot of presets that I give away for free on my website, and I'm going to use one of those in this video. That's at the link below. It's free to anyone that joins my email newsletter. But this is a summer moods collection, and as I hover, you can see these make a massive impact on the look of the photo. It's popping the light and the color, and those are the things I want to bring to life. And you can see I've got a much more interesting looking photo. Now, maybe they're over the top for you, and that's okay. That's the beauty of presets, is you can just drag the opacity down. That one's a bit warmer. I'm going to go with this Summer 8. I love that. I mean, it's got some blue, which I like, but it's popping the greens, it's popping some of the brighter colors as well. And like I said, you can reduce that intensity. I'm gonna leave it at 100. But those two steps have gotten me massively far down the editing road when I had no real idea and no real plan. If you look at the before, that's the tone mapped version, and the after, even just that one-click preset with the one click or one drag on HDR Merge has given me a much improved photo. And from here, you can go in and customize to your heart's content, but it's quick and it's easy and it's powerful to do these two simple moves: HDR Merge, add a preset, and I've got 90% of the way done. I'd probably go in and do a little masking, a little fun maybe. Speaking of fun, maybe one of the fun things you want to do is add a new sky. You can do that also quickly and easily in Luminar. Let me find a good one. Let's just say I'll use this sky of mine, and I've completely altered the mood of the photo. And the sky enhancement or sky replacement here in Luminar is so good. It picks up that reflection. Everything looks good there. So before and after, that's an idea for you, my friends. I'm going to take this sky out because I kind of like it with just the preset. But if you look at that before and after, massive difference. Two steps, quick and easy. A great way to get you started editing your photos when you don't have a direction, or you've got a particularly stubborn or challenging photo that you haven't figured out where to go. Try those two moves, my friends. It works for me all the time, and I use it a lot. And then I come in and do any customizations that might be needed, but it'll really get you far down that road, take you from dull to done, or almost done, just like that. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Check out my free presets at my newsletter. That link is down below. I'll see you soon, my friends. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for watching, and until next time, adios.